Hi, welcome to Resits. The idea of the video is to break down the sort of fear walls that surround resits and sort of normalise it for you guys. The message that I really want to get across to you and peer mentors really want to get across to you is that you're not alone. Right now, obviously there's all this stress about the pressure to resit the exam, you've got all that revision to do again, and you've got to sit the exams again. But the most important thing is to make sure you've got the support to help you get through that. Rob Jarvis will definitely put you in touch with some supervisors, and normally these supervisors have nothing to do with medicine. So my supervisor last year actually worked in the geography department at Dundee. And the idea is that it's somebody impartial for you to talk to about things that are worrying you or potentially revision techniques, and someone to sort of speak all your worries out loud to. Some people find that that's enough, other people actually prefer speaking to students who've been there, and this is where peer mentors come in. Hopefully you've been given a list by Rob Jarvis of mentors who are willing to respond to any emails about questions you have, more so to do with moral support, emotional support, anybody that you need to talk to get any worries off your chest, than educational support. For those kind of questions I'd probably go through the med school. But if you're looking for somebody to talk to, that's what we're here for. The hardest part of doing resits isn't the content in the exams, it's about getting yourself in the right mindset. It's so hard to take any information in when you're busy worrying what your family are going to think about the fact that you're having to resit, what your friends are going to think, and you almost have to learn to ignore your brain. And this is much easier said than done. For me personally, I found the best way I could do this was take all of those thoughts, take it to the meetings with my supervisor or my peer mentors and just sort of say them out loud. Because by saying them out loud, it's the whole problem shared is a problem halved kind of theory. And once you've got that weight off your mind, actually revising comes quite naturally. I've also included some messages from previous resits who have been there, done that, and bought the t-shirt.
Hi guys, I'm really sorry to hear that you were unsuccessful with the exams.
So, you just got your exam results back a few days ago, and they haven't gone the way you wanted them to. This may be unexpected for some of you, and for others you may have felt it was inevitable. The first thing I have to stress is realise you're not alone.
Next couple of weeks, next few weeks as well, you've got to put your head down, just work away, get through it.
It's going to be a hard few weeks ahead of you, but they're going to fly by.
The next 4 weeks are a gift. Use them.
You really can't afford to waste any time though. I know it really truly sucks to fail, and for some of you this is probably the first time this has happened, but you have to realise medicine's incredibly hard, so you need to try and pick yourself up as soon as possible and just get back on it.
So, tips for resits. One of the first things you need to get together is timetabling. If you haven't tried it before, try it now. It works for a lot of people. If you find it doesn't work for you and it's a bit too restrictive, then at least have an idea of what you're going to try and get done.
Keep everything you learnt for the May exam fresh. Do things that keep you sane. Watch TV in the evenings, listen to music, go for a run, eat junk food, do anything that keeps you in the right mindset to revise.
Because what I did was every half hour I'd take a break and watch 5 minutes of Crash Course on YouTube or just videos relating to medicine, and I got up whenever I did it, so I think I made about 100 cups of tea.
If you do have problems with accommodation, speak to someone about it. There are options out there.
Try and write summaries for stuff. Try and write like disease fact files, like try and write a file for asthma, a file for COPD, a file for, try and structure things that way, because if you have everything about disease in one place, it makes it really easy to look things up later on if you're not too sure about something.
I would think about the percentage I already got on my graph, and then I'd work out how long it took me to get there, and knowing I had a whole other month to get maybe like 5% tops just on top of that, and it's totally manageable.
It doesn't matter the deficit of what you failed by. There are some people last year that got a bad fail and are passed with a reasonably decent grade, so there's no reason to think that you guys can't do the same.
Aim to learn at least one new thing a day for the next month.
Prep classes are very good. I'd highly recommend them. As well, just talking to older students and older resits as well. Very handy thing, getting their notes, swapping, looking at them.
You know, go to the appointments with the revision supervisors from Castle, go to the lectures and the tutorials that are put on for you by members of staff. It just makes sense.
Stay hydrated, take care of yourself, sleep a lot, well not a lot, like 8 hours or whatever.
Knowing things that you're pretty sure are going to come up, so making sure you have things like common microbiology down, knowing the difference between incidence and prevalence, because that's always a mark.
Study the stuff that you're weak in, so look at your graph, work out what you're worst at and make sure to give a lot of time to that rather than studying whatever you know over and over again just because it makes you feel better.
There may be a few similarities, but you should regard it as a brand new paper.
So my final message for you guys is we are here if you need us. Not everybody will need us and not everybody will want us, but there are a few of you guys who will just need somebody to talk to. I wish you guys all the best, and just to finish off, remember to let somebody know if you're struggling, because we can't help you if we don't know. And remember to schedule yourself some breaks. So if it's sunny and you've done all the work that you said you were going to do today, go out and buy an ice cream.
Stay calm, relax, breathe.
You were clever enough to actually get into medicine. You're clever enough to get through an exam, alright?
Just focus on the goal ahead, don't get distracted, and just give it your best shot.
It's not so bad once you're through. It does suck for a while, but there's a silver lining, and you'll be better off. You will know your stuff better. It might take a while to see that silver lining, but it's there.
And just do your best,
Good luck.